Bayern Munich were champions of the 2020 Champions League undefeated, winning every game, and scored 7-2 against Spurs, 7-1 at Chelsea and 8-2 against Barcelona, and today I'll talk about why Bayern will be champion of Champions League 2021/22. So subscribe here on the channel and leave your likes. Let's start by taking into account Real Madrid, champions of 4 Champions League in 5 years. In 2014 with the experienced coach Carlos Ancelotti, Real was Champions League champion. He remained in charge of Real Madrid until 2015, the year in which he did not win the biggest club competition in Europe. In 2016, inexperienced coach Zinedine Zidane took charge of the Madrid club without having experience of what it's like to win a title as a coach, but he led Real Madrid to the Champions League title in 2016, 2017, and 2018. The same could happen with Bayern, which in 2020 led by coach Hansi Flick, who, even though he was not a coach before, had been assistant coach to Joachim Low in 2014, when the German team was champion of the World Cup. But first let's talk about how Flick ended up at Bayern. In the 2018/19 season, with Niko Kovac having a bad season as Bayern coach, Bayern president at the time Karl-Heinz Rummenigge called in Hansi Flick to be Kovac's coach as he believed in his potential. Expecting only a big defeat from Kovac to fire him, and put Flick in his place. The big defeat came on November 2, 2019, when Bayern lost 5-1 to Eintracht Frankfurt. From then on, Hansi Flick won every possible title with Bayern, including the Champions League, in 2020. In the following season, Flick did not win the Champions League, as happened with Ancelotti. But Flick caught the attention of the German national team, and Julian Nagelsmann, a coach who had not won a title as a coach, who recently won the German Super Cup, was chosen to be Bayern's new coach, with the expectation that he will stay at the command of the club for years and years, something that has not happened with the last Bayern coaches. This situation is similar to that of Zinedine Zidane, who, as mentioned before, took charge of Real Madrid without any experience, and, from the same year, won with the Madrid team 3 straight Champions League titles. Another thing to confirm this unprecedented title, which will take Bayern Munich as the second greatest champion in Champions history, tied with AS Milan, with 7 titles, is the fact that Bayern will face Barcelona. Barcelona? But what does Barca have to do with it? In the 2008 September season, when Barcelona was Champions League champion with Guardiola, Bayern and Barca face each other, in the quarter-finals. In the first game, the Catalonia team won by 4-0, and drew 1-1 with the Bayern on the game back. In 2013, Bayern was Champions League champion, facing Barcelona in the semi-finals where win they at home by 4-0, and by 3-0 away. 2 years later, in 2015, after winning 3-0 in the first leg, and losing 3-2 in the return to Bayern in the Champions semis, Barcelona was champions champion, with the MS Antrill. In 2020, making one of the biggest routs in Champions League history, Bayern beat Barcelona by no less than 8-2, which if not the greatest, is one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of the Champions League. Before 2000, Bayern and Barcelona only met once in the Champions League, which was in the 1998/99 season, where Bayern won both games, getting 1-0 in first game at home game, and 2-1 in the second game, out of the house. But none of them ended up being champions on that occasion. Now I ask, who won the Champions League before Bayern became champion in 2013? The Chelsea. And who was the last champions champion? Chelsea. So can we say that every time Chelsea win, Bayern will win the following year? We'll see that soon. This may be true, or it may be just a coincidence, but with all these facts, and with the football they have been showing, Bayern is one of the favorites to win the biggest clubs competition on the planet. Then you tell me, but isn't PSG the favorite? Don't they have the best cast, especially with signings? The answer is no. But why? They hired a lot because they had little. For example, Sergio Ramos has been injuries a lot. Last season he played only 3 games in the Champions League, and 4 in La Liga. Those games were in October and November, when there was one Champions League game a week in the group stage. Now at PSG, Sergio Ramos has already had 2 injuries, and is still recovering, in addition to Donnarumma, who split the PSG locker room in 2. But even so, this Champions League promises to be the greatest of all times, with teams like Manchester City, Man United, Bayern, Chelsea, and of course, let's not forget the Sheriff. Subscribe here on the channel Bayernberg HD, let your like, share the video with everyone and comment on who will be the Champions League champion in your opinion.